Hello, welcome to Lunch with Linda. It is Monday, June 26th, and I think I'm right, 2023, and you are now inside Northampton Wolves. And welcome. Kate, which side is the camera on? Just so I remember. Right over here. Okay, good. Got it. So I'm back from market. It was so exciting. I'm going to tell you all about it in a second, but it's taking me a moment to kind of get back into the swing of things, just like remembering where everything is and what it is. And what happens when I usually come back from an experience like this is I get really motivated and energized and ready to hit the store running, if you will. And so that's what I popped onto Kate this morning. We began our big, deep clean of the store. We have been in this location for, it will be 12 years at the end of August. And several of my friends have had to move out of homes that they have had for a very long time recently, and we have been talking about what it means to pack it all up or weed it all out. And in thinking about that, I was like, the same thing has happened here. We have 12 years plus worth of stuff. When we originally moved into this place, it was a big clean out from the old place. We got rid of a lot of things like books and needles and all kinds of things like that that we no longer were going to carry or need. And now we've had 12 years of buildup again. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a big, deep clean out of things. And we've already begun. I had Kate up on the shelf on the ladder this morning, and we took all the old stuff down and we put all new shawls up, wiped everything off. I'm taking home a big pile of sweaters to launder, since we're going to have, I think, a somewhat decent week to do that in. Which also means that as we approach sidewalk sales at the end of July, we are going to have a very, very big sample sale. So we have been calling that our "You Can Say You Made It" sale, because you will be able to buy a lot of our hand knitted samples, give as gifts, keep for yourself, but you can always say you made it yourself. We encourage that. We don't mind at all. So look for that. You're going to be seeing a whole bunch of new things, new models for the fall. Eileen left here with 3 new sweaters to work on. I've got 4 things at home going, plus the custom work that I'm supposed to do, in anticipation of all new, not all new, but many new yarns coming in for the fall. And wait till I tell you about some of them. So with that in mind, if you shop this week, please excuse us, because we're not stopping until it's done, which means that there's a lot of stuff floating around on the floor that's not quite ready to be put back or marked down yet. We're also going to be going through a lot of, hi Terry, a lot of the yarns. And this is the time of year, not only when we have sidewalk sales at the end of July, but when we also have our clearance sale, our semi-annual clearance sale. So we're going to be pulling a lot of the yarns that are finished working, or that we only have a couple skeins of a particular color left, and we're going to be marking those down as well. We're going to be doing that in bits and pieces until I get back from vacation. Once I'm back on July 13th, I think it is. Hey Stella, we will really officially begin the clearance sale. But in the meantime, if you pop in, you're going to start seeing some baskets of sale yarn. So the earlier you shop, the more yarn choices, the bigger the number of skeins to choose from. So keep that in mind. We've got stuff, or we've got lots of yarn that's going to be marked down starting at 25%. and we'll be doing some of that this week. I will be going away out to California from July 2nd to, I think it's the 12th or 13th that I come back, but I'll be in the store on Thursday, whatever that is, the 13th. Okay, so I'll be back in the store on the 13th. We will be open as usual. Kim and Kate and Perrin and Brianna will be holding down the fort and ready to help you. We do have July 4th in there, so I don't know how much there will be going on downtown Northampton, but we will be open our regular hours from Wednesday through Saturday from 10 to 5. So I think that's all of the information you need about the store. So let me recap some of the great things that we found. First of all, I finished a cowl in the oleo, and this is the new yarn from Earth. I only grabbed a couple of the skeins to refresh your memory about the colors. This is their 100% from Gusto Yarns, 100% merino wool. That is a single ply. It does not stripe, but the colors are really, really pretty. And there is 306 yards in a 100 gram skein. So I just grabbed a couple of the colors to remind you of what they look like. This one's really pretty. And the cowl that I knit is a sequence cowl that I had designed a while ago, and I did not use it all of the skein. I think I have enough left. I didn't bring the leftovers with me, but I think I have enough left to make a pair of short fingerless mitts in the same pattern. So I want to take a close-up so you can see how neat that colorway looks in this it's like seed and garter pattern or stocking net stitch. It's a simple repeat. It's like a knit one, purl one, knit one, purl two, and then the next row is knit two, purl one, knit one, purl one. So it's a really easy repeat to get into your head. It's easy to tell what row you're on. I did this on a size 6 needle, and like I said, it did not take the full number of skeins. I will be writing this up as a pattern, but I will not be sending it out as a free pattern. You will get it for free when you buy the yarn, because I'll also put the mitts on it as well. So I did. With
your shirt, the color.
It does look good with it. Is there really turquoise? Yeah, the little shots of turquoise in there. Cool. I knew I liked this color. So I did that. And I had planned on bringing a whole lot more knitting, but Eileen was at my house before we went, and I was finishing up packing, and she very realistically said to me, "You are not going to have time. Put that away. You're not going to take that and that and that." So that's the only knitting that I took. And I'll tell you, I was pretty nervous. I was. But she was absolutely right. We were on our feet from like 8 in the morning until after dinner. So we usually didn't get back in the room until after 7 at least. And by that time we were so tired, I managed to knit a few rounds. I did most of that knitting on the plane out there and back, because there just wasn't knitting time. There's no knitting time at the show, that's for sure, because we're just constantly moving. And in the hotel, it just wasn't, I just didn't have enough energy, let's put it that way, after looking at everything all day and then going through the things that I did buy, or making choices about what we did want to get. But I did finish it. I just need to write the pattern up, and like I said, we will give you the pattern for that and mitts free when you buy one skein of the yarn. So one of the things that I did this time was pack really tight and small, which was a mistake. It meant that I did not have room to bring a lot of stuff home, because if I had, I would have brought home a lot more samples than I managed to cram into the suitcase. As it was, my little suitcase, I think, weighed almost 40 pounds, and we nearly had to sit on it to get everything in there, and a bag, and my regular purse bag. But one of the samples that I did buy was that water bottle from Knit by spa pearl. So you can really have a good close-up look at it. I just love, love, love. I think Sheepwreck is my favorite of all of their designs. And there's still plenty of room for stickers if you like to put stickers on your water bottle. You can carry it with the handle. It twists in and then pour out your drink. I guess you can drink from that. It doesn't have a spout. It just, it really is just a water bottle, but it is a great aluminum bottle. We've got our initial, Eileen's drinking from hers already. We got our initial order in, and when it sells out, because I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out right away, we will be able to order more, and we will let you pre-order if you're interested in the water bottle. But in the meantime, I've got it here so that you can really inspect it when you come in. The other thing from them that I was able to fit into one of my carry-on bags was the beer mug that I told you I was going to use for cocktails. So this I will also keep here. And you know, it on the glassware, it doesn't show up as well as it will when there's a colored drink in here.
Put some wine in there.
Let's try wine. This is the Three Sheeps to the Wind, which I think is also so appropriate. Three Sheeps to the Wind. So this is the beer one. We got several of these and the wine glasses. So I did not buy a wine glass sample because I knew I wasn't going to fit it. But we've got the beer mugs and the wine glasses coming in with all of their different sayings on it. And it is hefty. It is a good solid feel. I think you're really going to like these. As soon as I saw them, I knew that there would be people out there who needed a nice, fun thing to drink from for their summer drinking. Anyway, it's the same thing. We'll have an initial order come in, and if we sell out, we'll order again right away. We did also do coffee mugs in the 15-ounce size, and that's what they initially did to begin with when they first started their business, and we had some of those in, and they sold really well. Also, I wanted to tell you the prices are ridiculous, and I don't have it right in front of me, but I think I think the coffee mugs are like $22, and then the wine glasses are less than 10. So what? Yeah, they are. They're really, really well priced. So anyway, when we get the order in, we will take special orders if we sell out of a design. They have a lot of designs available, and I didn't get them all, but I did get a lot of them. Then I was able to purchase, and I just got one of these, and I didn't order this because I wanted to wait and see, have it here in the store and see what kind of reaction I got from you guys. If you knit while you walk or knit while you travel, this is a great airplane thing. Dream in Color is making these, I don't even know what they call them. Gosh, I'm sorry. It's a yarn ball holder. Give me that ball of yarn back, Kate. And it comes in actually 3 pieces. So the bottom looks like this with that little hole. The top of it looks like this. You stick the stick in the hole of the bottom. Too many things in my hand now. Okay. Goes like that. Just stick it in and it holds. And then you stick your ball of yarn on the holder. And then you take the Carbinger like ring and hook that through the top, and it has a great leather handle. You can then, these are outside balls only, you take the yarn from the outside of your ball and you're able to knit. Your ball of yarn is right there. It's not on the floor. It's not racing around wherever you're walking or sitting in the plane or on a train. It's great. Eileen thought it would be great for commuters, and she used to commute to work into Boston all the time. But it's a fun little thing. I want to know what you guys think. So when you come in, we'll have this here. Try it. If you think it's something you're interested in, I will order some. If you think, it's probably not going to work, then we'll pass and we'll just have this one in. But I thought it was something really different and kind of fun and well done. It really is a nicely carved, that little sheep. And there are several different designs that Lemonwood is doing, and they're associated with Dream in Color. I think they're actually, Lemonwood is actually her son. All in a nice little bag that you can keep storage in, and in the bag are directions for it as well. So that's one thing.
It's called a minder.
The minder, a yarn minder,
Yeah.
or a yarn ball minder. And then something that I'm really excited about is Earth Yarns. Finally, I mean, I'm like, why didn't I think of this and tell them that? They finally, exactly, Bonnie, you can knit in the movies and it won't roll down the aisle or on the airplane. Thanks, Bonnie. So the Earth Yarns does the unique, that's stripes, and they are finally doing pre-packaged, pre-made socks. By the time we got to the booth, there were only the knee socks left, but they're doing a shorter version as well, which we will be getting. And they do come in 3 different sizes for adults. There's, small women's, medium, large women's, and a man's size. So this is another case where you can make a purchase and say you made it. And we don't care, we don't mind. It's fun, it's wonderful. But this is their unique sock yarn, and it's machine washable, and it does those really wonderful stripes. We have to order it in a group, so we don't get to pick colors, but we've got a bunch of them coming. So we're gonna have this in the fall as well. I just want to give you a brief overview, because that was all I could fit. And like I said, if I had thought to bring another big suitcase, I would have done a whole lot more samples. I know. But it's okay, because I did take delivery of a lot of stuff from mid-July through August. So there'll be new stuff, new boxes showing up here every single week, if not day, for quite a while, because I ordered from Knitting Fever, and I ordered from Euro Yarns. We've got some great fall yarns coming from them. I ordered from Bryson. It seems like the next big thing is going to be the punch needle. And if you've never seen it, it looks like a latch hook, but it's a punch. And you punch your yarn through monk cloth, basically, and you can do a free form design. No, I didn't say the price yet, Bess. I haven't gotten the price list on it, but I will let you know when we do. Yeah. And you can do a free form design, or you can trace out patterns. It's kind of like, it's not kind of like, it looks a lot like rug hooking, real, loops. But you can use up all of your leftover yarn. So we've got an order coming from Bryson, and they are not only selling the kit with several different sizes of the punch, but they are in a nice case so it all stays together, but they're also selling the pre-stretched monk cloth on forms in 2 different sizes, and you get 2 forms in a size, so they're like squares. We saw a lot of fun designs or samples that they already had, so we're going to get that in. I'm going to do some YouTube work with them and learn how to really use it, and we'll have a class in that. That's coming in August. We visited a lot with Trendsetter Yarns, and Anita was really helpful in helping me pick out what new designs we want to knit samples of from the yarn that I ordered. And the owner of the company, Barry Klein, came over and said some really kind words to me and has offered to do an event here this year. So that's something that's going to be up and coming. He is a great teacher. He's very enthusiastic about the yarns that he sells. And so he and I will be talking about just exactly what can he do and what does he want to do that we can offer to all of you. And that was going to be really exciting. I placed a huge order. I think Eileen nearly fainted because I just kept saying color after color after color with Madeline Tosh. We picked up their kit for this year's Rhinebeck sweater, and Eileen is currently knitting on it already. So we'll have that in the store. She is fast. We'll have it in the store, I'm sure, by mid-July, right, Eileen? I know you'll be able to do it by then. Yeah, Barry is a really great guy. Been in business for a long time. He and his mom started the business. But I ordered Vintage, which is their worsted weight yarn, and it's not a yarn that we've carried from Madeline Tosh before, but I really love the sweater that they have designed for Rhinebeck, and I really liked the yarn. The colors are beautiful, and the yarn itself is really, really nice. Eileen says she has half the yoke done already. It's a top down. It's going to be a great class sweater too, because all the work again is from top down to the underarm, and then the rest of the sweater is basically stockinette stitch in the round. I was just telling Kate that I started to take pictures of all of the people wearing ranunculus, but I started late, so I didn't get anywhere near the number of people wearing that sweater that we actually saw. It was like every shop owner that came or their helper had a ranunculus on at least part of the weekend. We saw it done in all kinds of things. You know, it's shop owners. We love to show our stuff off. A lot of people with shawls, a lot of people with short sleeve sweaters, a lot of ranunculus, a lot of another design that I didn't write the name down, but it has a little zigzag yarn over pattern around the yoke. So it still continues to be a really popular sweater. Trends continue to be in brighter colors rather than those grayed out dull ones. So we're going to see lots of color this winter. I ordered more gleaners, and they have, just grab this one. They have also started doing the Swedish cloths, and they've come out with all kinds of yarn related, yarn related designs. We don't get to pick, so you order a group of 24 and they send the ones that they have. So we're excited about
I love that
getting
graphic
those. I
one.
know this one is really pretty cool. We visited with Jay from Linares, and he was telling us about his move to Connecticut. They purchased a huge, absolutely beautiful home in Mansfield, and he invited us to have a retreat there. It was actually a B&B, so that's another event that we'll be planning down the road. He's going to do a dye class for those of you who might be interested in dyeing. Jewel Designs was there, and she has created a set of shawl pins that we fell in love with. So I've ordered, she had both large ones and small ones. I ordered lots of them, and she offered to do a Facebook Live one day to demonstrate or style shawls. So you've got a couple of weeks to finish up whatever shawl you've started, or dig a shawl out that's your favorite but you've never really known how to wear it. Because she's going to show you how to use her product to really make your shawl show off and stay on. So we're excited about having her on our live sometime. Eileen has just like poked me to remind me about telling you about Polka Dot Sheep. Polka Dot Sheep is one of the new vendors that we are doing business with, and their booth was delightful and so much fun. They are really, really fun. They are from Montana, and they have one dyer that works with them, and of course they have several different yarn bases, meaning several different qualities of yarn. Oh, yeah, Bess, I bet you're right. I bet you're absolutely right, but I will find out. The yarn that I ordered is their merino yak. It's a merino silk and yak blend, and the colors, if you saw the Instagram live, we took a good kind of view of it. Go back and look at them because I thought the colors were perfect for Northampton. So we ordered that yarn, and then they also had these really beautiful kits for hats that were the prancing sheep. It's kind of like a Fair Isle design, but we ordered that in every single color that they make the kit out of, and they do a great job of packaging as well. Let me lean over here and grab, there it is. They have a fun polka dot sheep sticker as well as a polka dot sheep pin that we will be getting as well. The stickers might even come in the kit. I'm not sure, can't quite remember. You know, so much goes in and only so much can come out. But that order will be coming in August, just in time to really move our butts to try to get a model of the hat done. So there was lots and lots of exciting fun things. And also Polka Dot Sheep said they have no other store in Massachusetts. So for a while anyway, we will be the only supplier of the Polka Dot Sheep in Massachusetts. I'm sure that will change rather quickly. We don't have an exclusive. I wouldn't expect that of them, but I just really fell in love with their yarn. Was the one yarn that I really, really enjoyed touching and seeing and cannot wait to knit with. From Linares, we're getting a new Polwarth, not a merino, but a yarn from the Polwarth, W-A-R-T-H. I have a hard time saying that. That's really crisp and really has great stitch integrity. So we can't wait to get that in and knit with that as well. I came away with a ton of ideas for new models. So all of us, like I said, will be working on new models for the new yarns and for the old, things that we already have in stock that we're going to be keeping. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, as you begin to see these new things, it will inspire you and help you plan what your fall knitting might be. I also have a lot of ideas for fall classes, so I'm working on that schedule as well to try to put together things that will be of interest to both beginners and more accomplished knitters. Marissa, who is teaching the Learn to Knit classes, filled out a really big schedule of possible dates for Learn to Knit classes. So if you are talking with people and they express an interest in learning, ask them to check out our website because we will be posting the new Learn to Knit classes soon. And you guys already know, so you don't need a Learn to Knit class. But if you spread the word, that will help us fill those classes and create more new knitters in the world. Who doesn't need more new knitters, right? Right. Okay, what else? I think I've covered everything for today that I wanted to get to. I just wanted to give you a little preview of what's coming in. Next week, I will not have a live. I will be the first day in California, and it's just before the 4th of July, so we will not do a live next week. The following Monday, the second Monday in July, I probably will. It will be from California, but I will probably do a live from there showing you what I've managed to knit on vacation while I watch my now 12-and-a-half-year-old going on 50 granddaughter and my 9-year-old grandson, soccer star, play. But I won't go 2 weeks without a live. And in the meantime, like I said, the store will be open our regular hours, and hopefully all of this stuff will be here waiting for you to come in and take a good close look at it. Or maybe, like I said, find something to do a little shawl out of so you're ready for Jewel Designs live with us. In the meantime, if you've got any questions or anything, send me an email. I'm happy to let you know. We will be putting this stuff up on the website as it comes in with the prices, and maybe even let you pre-order. In the meantime, Shop Hop bags are selling. I ordered so that a lot of this stuff will be here in time for the shop hop. If you are not going to be able to visit us before then, I sure hope we see you during the big week that we're doing the shop hop, which starts on August 8th. Okay? And one other quick note, because here I am looking at it. We normally have our semi-annual clearance sale, but we're also going to be calling this the scaffolding sale. If you come by, you will notice that the scaffolding is now set up in front of our building. The walkway, the sidewalk is all protected. You can walk through with no problem, and you can still get into our door. There is caution tape up and around. They are repointing the top half of this building, so we kind of have to work around all of that. But we are open. Hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they are done and gone by the time sidewalk sales comes around. But if not, we'll just have to figure it out and make it work. There's plenty of scaffolding that I can probably hang the sweaters from, although I think they'll be a little bit upset if I do that. Anyway, it's the scaffolding sale. Don't let the scaffolding stop you from coming in. We're here. We're happy to help. And I'm really, really, really grateful for all of you guys watching and participating, commenting, and letting me know what you think about what we're doing. So in the meantime, I hope you find time this week to go and knit something. Bye, everybody.